Bayern 26 scored and 26 conceded. And there is the whistle from referee Benjamin Cortus that gets this game underway. Türkgücü playing in the red shirts tonight. Both, of course, normally sporting the red as their home colours, but it is Türkgücü's home game, despite the fact that both teams play at this stadium. Bayern, the away side in this fixture, and therefore they're in their pale grey and white shirts. Early corner on here for Bayern. What can they do? Whipped into the box with the left foot. Header ricochets around a little bit. René Follat, the number one goalkeeper for Türkgücü Munich, able to pick up the loose ball in the end and distribute it down to the left-hand side. Number 10, Sarare. We'll see plenty of him tonight, there's no doubt about that. In the news all winter, Sarare, after a really impressive start to life in the third division with Türkgücü. Frightening number of assists from Sarare. 6 goals and 11 assists thus far. Really making a mark for himself. The captain, number 10. 31 years old, the attacking midfielder, half Turkish, half Spanish descent. Plenty of interest in him from many clubs. And when you've got 11 assists and 6 goals, it's no wonder. Alexander Schmidt, the coach, was fielding questions and rumours about his want-away departure. He said, I'm planning to use Sarare in the starting lineup for tonight's game. I'm planning for him to still be here, and that is exactly what's happened as Türkgücü race away with their first attack. Just cut out by the Bayern defence and all the way back to the goalkeeper, clad in blue tonight, Ron Torben Hoffmann. Lofted over the top. Bayern defence had to get it clear. They did get the important touch. Home side come again though. Free kick given. Number 9, Lucas Rosa there. Penalised for that challenge in the offence for Türkgücü. New signing, Rosa tonight. It was expected that both Basti Maier, the number 11, and Lucas Rosa would be fighting for a place in tonight's starting 11. And Coach Schmidt has trusted them both. Rosa, the forward, out on the left-hand side, new in on loan from Kaiserslautern. Basti Maier also bolstering the attack at Türkgücü. He's come in from the second division from Bochum. These two signings almost added to the rumours that the number 10, Sarare, wanted to leave Türkgücü over the winter. Not only him, but his partner in crime, Peter Sliskovic, the number 25 up front for Türkgücü Munich. 12 goals that Sliskovic has got this season, 3 assists. Brilliant scoring record, but defending to do first for Türkgücü. Easy grab for René Follat. Sliskovic going back to him with his 12 goals. Another one in the papers, along with this man here, the number 10. Suggestions that either or both might be on their way out of Türkgücü. Good news then, some relief for Alexander Schmidt, the coach, and the Türkgücü fans that both are in the starting lineup still for tonight's game. The only other changes, the 2 new players coming in, Philipp Erhardt and Unar Tosun in the midfield roles. They've replaced Alkan Kirchacek from the last game. Scott there, number 24, Christopher Scott for FT Bayern 2. A real revelation in this season. One of the real breakthroughs and bright lights for Holger Seitz's Bayern side. It's been a mixed campaign for them since finishing top of the table. As recently as very last season, the champions, of course, would normally go up to the second division, but being Bayern amateurs, they cannot be promoted. Still, after winning the league last season They might have hoped to be a little bit further up the table this time, not languishing in the midfield, but Christopher Scott, as I mentioned, a real bright light so far. Definitely one to watch. Only came into the side in November 2020. 8 games he's had since then for this Bayern amateur side. 4 assists and a goal that he's managed in that time. Watch out for him tonight, number 24. 5 minutes into the game, both teams just starting to settle into the encounter. Both finding no way through with their passing so far. Rizza winning himself the free kick for the home team. Jamie Lawrence it was. The man who was just a split second too late. Only 18 years of age. Lawrence, the number 40, the centre-back. Through ball down left, too far forward. Talking about the age of Jamie Lawrence, one of several players under the age of 20. Many young players, of course, in this Bayern amateur side. And that's what makes them so dangerous to play against in a way. Not entirely motivated by results. This is a side designed to give young players the minutes, the experience that they need, designed to implement the footballing philosophy that runs through Bayern Munich. European champions, one of the most influential and well-known clubs in European football. This is where the youngsters learn their playing style. This is where they get a chance to test it out. And how are they doing so far? That's a dangerous high ball in the box. Keeper's going to have to come and claim it. He does so. Under only a little bit of pressure in the end, it has to be said. Easy take for Follat. Misplaced pass across the field. Chance for Bayern here. Into the area. Bit of a lucky bounce. Follat dives at the feet. A little bit of fortune in the end for Türkgücü. Perhaps a bit of luck, in fact, that Len Jastrzębski benefited from too. The ball didn't look to be controlled perfectly. Managed to ricochet off both legs, find its way through the defensive line of Türkgücü. Perhaps I'm not giving the number 14 enough credit. Maybe he did it deliberately. Maybe it was brilliant play. Or maybe that there, a rather bobbly pitch. Perhaps that had something to do with it. That might well play its part later on in the game. These conditions, far from ideal. Difficult to keep pitches in good condition in the winter down here in Bavaria. Especially this one, getting used so much. Confident passing across the defence from FC Bayern 2. You'd expect nothing less. Angelo Stiller looks forward. Good footwork that time from Len Jastrzębski. Found its way to Timo Can. Options over on the right hand side. Does use Stanisic. Goes backwards to Jamie Lawrence. Free kick goes Bayern's way there. So it is on the ground. This could be a useful set piece for Bayern. Unar Thorsen. There's the man penalised. First chance for a while for Unar Thorsen. Bit of an injury hit season. Back in the starting lineup tonight. Keen to prove his worth to the Türkgücü side. But at the moment, it's the Bayern free kick. Claimed once again by René Follat. Looked for a split second as though it might be going over his head. Never in doubt, really, in the end. So the number one goalkeeper would suggest anyway. You could see Jastrzębski not happy with the decision there. It's only a throw-in. But pretty strong opinions suggest that it should be going Bayern's way, but it has gone Türkgücü's way instead. He's back. Doesn't find a red shirt though. Back with Bayern again. Looking the more comfortable of the two sides now as we tick just over 10 minutes. Was around this time in the last meeting in September. That's Sercan Sararea gave Türkgücü the lead. Bayern did turn it around in that game to lead 2-1 for the equaliser. Ensured things finished all square. Entertaining 2-2 draw a few months back. It's a good header one. Well played forward this time. Tosun. All through to Sararea, and he's still going here. Sararea, it might come through to him. Squeezes it down, not past the goalkeeper. Looking for a penalty, trying to finish at the same time, but no way past Ron Torben Hoffmann. Out of nowhere then, suddenly the first really good opportunity for either side to break the deadlock. Just as I was saying that Sararea scored around this time in the last meeting, well, he nearly did it again. Credit to Ron Torben Hoffmann for keeping his cool. It was a little bit messy as Sararea ran through the defence. We'll see it again. Tosun's ball looks a little short at first, but ricochets off the defenders back and forth. Sararea kept going. Hoffmann, the goalkeeper, kept focused on the one thing he needed to focus on. Sararea couldn't get it past him. Schmidt criticising his own lack of inventiveness from the last game. A 0-0 draw. With Unterhaching just saying we might have changed things up, we might have found a better way to break this opposition down. Ended up having to be satisfied with the point, admitting that Unterhaching were perhaps closer to winning the game than Türkgücü. Still 7 points from 3 games in January for Türkgücü Munich so far. Not a bad return whatsoever. Still remaining unbeaten, as I mentioned, with 4 wins and a draw in their last 5. Pushing up towards the top of the table, Türkgücü at the moment. Long ball into the box. It's going to drift a little bit too far. All the way through. Josip Stanisic putting his hand up. It's the right idea, not quite the right execution. Gucci throw coming from the goal kick. It's a good result for the home side. Filip Kuzic running into a bit of trouble down the left-hand side, but Bayern putting their own keeper under a bit of pressure too. Türkgücü still with the ball on the left-hand side. This time Sararea. Nice little run around the outside. Stanisic with a few difficulties there up against Sararea. Won the free kick in the end though to relieve the pressure. Türkgücü just slowly coming to life in the last 5 minutes. Bayern the better side in the opening 10. Türkgücü on top in the last 5, you'd have to say. Here come Bayern. Good position on the edge of the area. Chipped 1-2. Not too far away from being a nice little bit of combination play, that one. Long goal kick. They've let it bounce. Just about drifts out of play. Chris Richards it was, letting it bounce over his head. He did judge it just right as it ran out of play for a Bayern throw. Türkgücü winning the ball back already though. Kuzic playing it inside, that's a good through ball. Sliskovic, first chance on the ball, plays it towards a penalty spot. Good thinking, not a bad idea, tried to catch out the goalkeeper Hoffmann. Young keeper, just 21 years of age, had his wits about him. First little glimpse we've seen of the 12-goal striker, Petar Sliskovic. Different story over at Bayern. Timo Kern, the top scorer. Only 7 goals for Timo Kern. Not a bad return. But it doesn't compare to the 12 of Sliskovic, of course. And Timo Kern, more of an attacking midfielder than a striker outright, so perhaps Bayern and the Bayern amateur striking lineup will be a bit disappointed that Kern is the top scorer at the moment. This Bayern side have lost Leon Dajaku recently, the left winger going out on loan to Union Berlin. Good move for him. Chance to get some Bundesliga minutes. Sarpreet Singh as well, the attacking midfielder, important last season in the title campaign for Bayern 2. He's off on loan to Nuremberg. Still a very strong core here though at Bayern 2. Not least evidenced by the likes of Chris Richards, who we saw a moment ago. Really exciting young players in this lineup. Stefan Stangl that time. 29-year-old Austrian. Played that well. Would have been happy to shield it out for a goal kick. In the end, Türkgücü have got a free kick in a spot where they probably don't really want one. Rene Follett looked slightly put out. The fact that he has to walk over there, leaving his goal unprotected before he takes the goal kick. Better make it a good one, safe one, and he does so. High. That's a good acrobatic ball forward, the first one. Filip Kusic it was. Rose getting involved tonight, Rose, a newcomer. Good dummy from Sarrer. Didn't quite work out. Jamie Lawrence getting it back to the goalkeeper. Just more signs that Türkgücü are growing into this one. Looking for an offside, doesn't come. Asti Meyer, the other new signing, goes back to Furkan-Zorba. That one, did it take a touch on the way through? No, it didn't. Goal kick Bayern. Ball difficult to control there, bouncing up, forcing Bayern backwards, but this time they go longer, direct down the middle with Feldhahn, and that's a good ball and it might lead to a shooting chance. Important block in the end. Feldhahn, I believe it was, with the long ball forward. It was pinpoint. Led to a good chance out of nothing for Bayern. This difficult to play on the ground, difficult to play on the bobbly surface. Why not go direct? So close to paying off. Hope we see that again, but it looked like a really good block. Lawrence. Looked long as they spread the ball out to the left wing. Whistle's gone though. Yi Young Park, number 2, winning the free kick. Alexander Lungwitz. He's the player who's been penalised for that one. On our screens we've got Alexander Sorge. He's going to put the ball down and get it restarted for the hosts. They've tried with their own long ball this time. That one's going to be too far away. Only Ron Torben Hoffman getting on the end of it. A little bit of miscommunication out on the left for Bayern, but they've kept the ball. I'll get another go to try and build something forward. Feldhahn looks long again, direct down the middle. Trying to play like a quarterback, perhaps inspired by the NFL. At the moment, just looking down the field, seeing where his receivers are, going for the long balls. And this time, Türkgücü do get a good one. The number 9, Lucas Rosas, brought it down well. He's going to get a shooting chance into the side netting. Not a bad shot whatsoever with the right foot of Lucas Rosa. Just had to wait for a split second to see whether that one had gone in or not. It was a nice chip ball forward, a decent enough first touch as well. Gave himself room to run forward out to the right, kept the defence at bay. Had a swing at it. Definitely chances for goals in this first half. 0-0 as of yet, halfway through the first period. No sign to suggest that this one's going to stay 0-0. Both sides starting to grow in strength in the final third. No offside flag against Sarare. Number 10 chips it into the middle. Not enough red shirts to cause any danger. Richards able to volley it clear. Would have been dangerous had there been a red shirt following that up. It wasn't the most controlled clearance from Chris Richards. The US men's national team youngster got away with it. Bayern attacking down the right hand side. Angelo Stiller looks into the middle, over to the left hand side. Advantage comes. Benjamin Quarter signals that Bayern can carry on. And carry on they will. Back with Stiller. Stanisic over on the wing, low ball in, cut out. Stengel it was, the number 23, cutting it away. Bayern back in action straight away. Into the box. Türkgücü holding up well at the moment. Bayern on the right. Another low ball into the box. Who's on the end of it this time? No appeals for a penalty. Bayern player did go down in the box. Timo Kern it was. It was a clean challenge and a vital interception in the Türkgücü defence. Sarah lays it off to a colleague. Ball forward. Just where the Bayern defence wanted it. 2 players forward in red. Found the one Bayern shirt instead. Sarah into the penalty box. Nobody on his wavelength on that occasion. Bayern goal kick. Feet it up. Veldsmüller and co. waiting on the bench. Plenty of talent on there waiting to join in the action at the Grünwalder Stadium today. All players who will fancy their chances of making their mark on this game. Certainly the longer it stays 0-0, the more they'll be looking for their chance to come on. Get a vital goal. Chipped into the box, headed away, Stangl again. The Austrian making his presence felt in the middle of the defence. And that one is not dealt with by Yi Young Park. Tried to avoid conceding the corner, but that's exactly what he's done. And just about 26.5 minutes after their first corner, Bayern have another one down in that left-hand corner. Straight into the box, direct. Header comes down to Jastrzębski. Dangerous moments. Just wouldn't fall for him. The header was blocked. It fell right down at Jastrzębski's feet. But it got stuck underneath him. Türkgücü were able to get it away before Jastrzębski could take advantage of the carnage and shoot. Advantage going here though. Big chance for Türkgücü. Ball across. Goalkeeper's out of position. Should be a tap in and it's wide. What a chance that is. Sliskovic. Well, he's not missed many like that this season. 12 goals to his account already. Richards it was. Completely surprised. No free kick given. It was a tough challenge. Richards stayed down. But when Sarare and Sliskovic, the most dangerous duo at Türkgücü, they couldn't have wished for 2 better players to take advantage of such a calamitous piece of Bayern defending. He might have something to say to the referee, Holger Seitz. The Bayern coach will be mightily relieved that Peter Sliskovic slid that ball wide of the post. Huge chance. Well, how does that affect the mentality for Alexander Schmidt's Türkgücü side? They really should be 1-0 up here. They had the better chances already. But that one was far and away the clearest chance of the game. Fedhan spreads the pass a little bit too short. Here's a look at that chance again. Keeper scrambling back. Sarare could have gone himself. Lawrence came over, played it to Sliskovic. He sliced it horribly. So many things he could have done with that ball. As Ron Torben Hoffmann was scrambling back across the goal. It just looked as though it ran across in front of him and he didn't quite catch it right. Sarare once again getting involved. 4 players around him. They still come out with the ball into the box. Sliskovic's shot again. Whistle had already blown. More than half an hour played here at the Grünwalder Stadion. Richards with the ball caught in his feet again. Nobody around him this time. Jamie Lawrence can play it away. Not a good pass, but did that move in the air. Could have been a handball given against Yu Park. Back to Feldhahn. Chris Richards again on the ball. Once again finding Jamie Lawrence across the defence. Stanisic. Feldhahn described him as a quarterback earlier. Keeps looking up, going for the direct balls, and he's done it again. Found his man this time. Cut out, well played. Good calm defending from Furkan Zorba. Interesting replay there. Hoffman did make the save, rather casually, by flicking his foot out. But Sliskovic was given offside as Türkgücü broke through away on the Bayern goal, as that replay showed. Sliskovic should have been allowed to carry on. Probably for the best for everybody that Ronthorb and Hoffman kept that out. Feldhahn. Not so accurate that time. Good job once again by Lucas Röse. He's impressed tonight. Won the ball back. Kept pressure on as soon as Bayern misplaced the pass. That one's chipped through. Offside again. Drifted out to the left. Would have left Sliskovic in a good position. Keeper couldn't come forward to get it. Sarraer just doesn't give his opponents any room, does he, Sarraer? Surely well offside this time, Lucas Röse. Some doubts about the offsides earlier, not so many about that one. And Röse probably not expecting the quick turnaround in play. Early slide tackle. Christopher Scott rides it, carries on. That's a good ball. Scott putting his hands on his head. Knew it would have been a good chance had he controlled that. The ball found him in a nice little pocket of space just outside the area on that left-hand side. It is a difficult surface here tonight. And Christopher Scott, fresh from the Bayern under-19 side. He would have fancied his chances to create something dangerous had he have controlled that ball well. Nonetheless, he didn't. And his team do have a free kick. Unal Tosun again. Free kick taken quickly. This time Scott is on the end of it. Good ball across the box. Too close to the keeper. René Follat well positioned to cut that one out. Follat bowls it out with the overarm throw once again. And gets it back just as soon as he'd gotten rid of it. Confident enough Türkgücü to pass around the Bayern press at the moment. Not going anywhere quickly like this, though. That's the tactic. Try and work a few Bayern players out of the game before moving forward. How effectively can they do that? Torzun, bit of a risky ball backwards. Turns it over for Bayern. Feldhahn takes the easy option, goes for Chris Richards this time. Bayern working it down the left. Roughly 10 minutes left in the first half. Could have seen goals. Should have been an assist for that man, Sarare. Put one on a plate for Petar Sliskovic. It wasn't to be. Good little touch. Pass around the corner. Into the box. Headed away. Stangl once more cutting the balls out. It's been influential at the heart of the Türkgücü defence tonight. Stefan Stangl. Nicholas Feldhahn across the defence once more. Chris Richards. Jamie Lawrence now. Bobbly ball back to Nicholas Feldhahn, the captain. Angelo Stiller, good footwork to get past a few players. Options over on the right. Stanisic it is, ball into the box. Is there a shot to come? Stiller well wide of the target. Side-footed it. Stiller, you can see what he was trying to do. Fell to him on his left foot. Just looking to curl that one into the top corner. But as soon as it came off his foot, flew off to the left-hand side and never got the curl that was required to endanger René Follat's goal. Good little moments though for Bayern 2. Sliskovic. Good effort to keep that one within the field of play. Couldn't do it though. Lawrence. Feldhahn. Stanisic. Feldhahn chooses the wrong option in the end. Misplaced pass, one after another now. Stiller. He does find a target though. Bayern on the left. Feldhahn, the only option in the middle, the captain. He's going to chip that one forward towards the penalty area. Will be headed away. Röser, good first touch. Second touch was a nice idea, but it came straight into Bayern's possession. A little bit dangerous this. Stanisic. Ball into Feldhahn. Surely he's going to look to chip it forward. No, he goes left instead. Delivery into the area will be from Lungwitz. Confident defending. Türkgücü happy to leave that one. Lungwitz there, the number 15. With a pretty good ball in. Gave the defence something to think about it. They dealt with it well. Captain Feldhahn once again. This time looking out towards Timo Kern. Feldhahn gets the ball back. Good little 1-2 this. And again, first shot coming in. Played off the toes of Christopher Scott, but René Follet was there. Shot couldn't find the corner. Good bit of link-up play though. 1-2 after 1-2, leading to the shot from Christopher Scott. Sarare, the intended target for Türkgücü, who haven't been forward in a while. Feeling the pressure a little bit as we come towards the end of this first period. Lawrence turns inside. We haven't seen much of Türkgücü as an attacking threat since Sliskovic missed that one chance. A couple of offside calls as well. Holger Seitz just working out what he can do, what he can say to his team at the break. It's been a close game. Both teams with good spells and good periods. Türkgücü, in fairness, still the team who've come closest to opening the scoring. Ball back to Ron Torben Hoffmann. Hands out wide, saying, where were my options? Had to take the safe short option instead, but it has worked for Bayern. They've still got the ball with Lungwitz. Kern spreads it out across to Niklas Feldhahn. Josip Stanisic chipped into the box. Kern's let it run. He's still got it in a good place, Kern. Almost drew the pressure, drew the tackle. Feldhahn's ball across the box, just drifting out of play. Good patient build-up from Bayern 2 that. Kern almost luring the Türkgücü defence into a foul deep in the penalty area. Ball goes back to René Follet in the Türkgücü goal. Just about 90 seconds of normal time remaining in the first half. Is there chance for a goal to break the deadlock before half-time? Bayern with the ball in the opposition penalty area. Stangl bringing it away. Gives it away that time though. Timo Kern. Bayern certainly with the upper hand. Lawrence. Sarare still chasing. Never gives his opposition any space or time. Lawrence. Stanisic. Türkgücü forced Bayern all the way back. But they will come again. Türkgücü struggling to get hold of the ball in this phase of the game. Probably feel like they should be 1-0 up, but they might be the happier side to hear the half-time whistle at the moment. Who knows? Still, anything can happen in the next minute or so. Lucas Rose just slowing things down, forcing it backwards instead. Just a split-second thought that Türkgücü might be able to break away, but it didn't develop as they wanted it to. Rose took the safe option and turned around instead. No need to risk it all just before half-time. Long ball forward, flicked on Sarare. That will end up with Hoffmann, and it does. Not many stoppages in the first half, and none at all, says referee Benjamin Cortus. And with his whistle, that brings to an end an entertaining first half. No goals, but plenty of action. Really, Petar Sliskovic, with 12 goals to his name already this season. He's the one who should have given Türkgücü, the home side, the lead when he was set up on a plate by Sercan Sarare in the 28th minute. He'll be the one feeling the most guilty at half-time, but on this 20th match day of the 3rd Division in Germany, The half-time score is Türkgücü Munich 0, Bayern Munich 2, 0. Serkan Kirchicek, the 24-year-old left winger, a natural replacement for Lucas Rose in Alexander Schmidt's side, and it is Türkgücü in their red. They are the home side at today's game, even though both sides play at the Grünwalder Stadium. Türkgücü are getting us started here in the second half of this Matchday 20 encounter in the German 3rd Division. No goals, as I mentioned, as you can clearly see on the scoreboard. Still 0-0, but a really interesting first half. Ebbed and flowed nicely, chances at both ends, the better ones falling for Türkgücü, but here might come one for Bayern. Started the first half brightly as well inside the first minute, and they've done so again in the second half. Nothing doing that time. Good delivery. Kirchicek making his first touch, bringing it through for Sarare. Good tackle. Chris Richards in the Bayern defence. You'd expect nothing less from him. The US youngster coming across with a good challenge. Sarare, you'd expect to continue to be the danger man, as well as Petar Sliskovic. They're the two who've been so deadly for Türkgücü thus far this season. The latest, rather a long line of decisions by the linesman over there in that right-hand corner on the screen that Bayern 2 are not too happy with. But it will be Yi Young Park, the number 2, to throw the ball into the penalty area. Wins the ball back. And if you're listening in Europe, you might well be hearing Martin Piller commentating in German. If you're here with me on YouTube, and it's my pleasure to be commentating on this 3rd Division game for you. My name's Tom Midler, and I'll be here for the remainder of this game between Türkgücü and Bayern 2. Türkgücü up in 4th position if you're just joining us. Bayern down in 12th. Not too much between the two sides though. Just 1-2-2 draw between them in their historical head-to-head, and that was back in September. And that in itself was a game that turned on its head several times, as this one has done. All this one's missing are the goals so far. Plenty to suggest that we will get goals in the remainder of this game. Neither team looking content whilst the scores are level at the moment. Swage puts good pressure on the number 13 to win the ball back, and now Sarare has it on the right hand side for Türkgücü. Richards again with the challenge. Sarare having a quick look at the turf, very choppy here at the Grünwalder Stadion. Lots of teams using this surface this season. Good overlap on the right hand side. Well defended in the end. Blocked at the important moment by Türkgücü, but that's given away cheaply. Good turnover for Bayern. They've got men forward. Can they get the shot in? Decided to stay outside the box. Cut back across the edge of the penalty area. Didn't look to be the right decision. Easy to say in hindsight, of course. Go through, cut out. Zeisse, number 18, getting on the end of it that time. Looking for the return pass. Zeisse just standing in that hole outside the penalty area. Haven't seen much of him in this game so far. Zeisse scored twice last time out against Halesha. More difficulties this time though. Feldheim. Richards. It's Curling ball from the captain Feldhahn. There's Scott. Chance to move forward. Spreads it out to the right. Ball into the area. Bayern head on the end of it. Lungwitz is going to be able to pick this one up though. Wins the corner ball. Whipped in. Straight through everybody. Who's on the end of this? What a shot. Fingertip save in the end. René Vollaert had to make that one, you know. Blink and you miss it. That's absolutely brilliantly hit. Corner had gone through absolutely everyone. And it was whacked on target. Would have been just under the bar, you know. Christopher Scott it was. Hammered that one. Vollaert turning it behind for the fourth corner for Bayern. That one's headed away by Stangl. Sarare on the edge of the box. Only back to Christopher Scott though. Kern goes for a dipping volley too high. Interesting start to this second period though. Bayern with a good opening 5 minutes. Closest they've come really in the game there. Through that thunderous effort from Christopher Scott. I mentioned in the first half how impressive Scott has been, the number 24. Only 18 years of age. Just come through from the Bayern under-19s. Broke through into the squad here at Bayern 2 only in November 2020. This is just his 9th appearance in the third division for Bayern 2. He's already got 4 assists and a goal. And he was millimetres away from getting another goal there, and a spectacular one it would have been too. It's given away cheaply though in the Türkgücü defence. Lungwitz able to get play restarted for Bayern 2. Angelo Stiller spots the pass well. No ball as it deflected behind for a corner. It is in the end. Zeisser it was, winning the corner for Bayern in their away shirts. Stiller goes to the low corner again, hits a man at the front post. Unai Tolson it was. Not sure he knew where that was going. It wasn't far wide of the Türkgücü front post. Vollaert had to come across. Another ball in, this one headed away. Shot coming back in again. Zeisser this time over the bar. No match for the shot from Christopher Scott just a few minutes ago. But Bayern 2 keeping up the pressure here, no doubt about that. The away side are the dominant side at the moment in the game. Alexander Schmidt and his Türkgücü side with a bit of work to do. Sliskovic looking to win the header, the man with the best chance of the game for the hosts so far. Will he get another chance to find his 13th goal of the season? Feldhahn once again looking out with the long ball, finds Zeisser down by the corner flag. Lungwitz, chance to whip one into the area, goes back to Zeisser instead. Zeisser's delivery, flicked up, alert defending. Tolson has the ball taken away from him just before he can clear it. Feldhahn with the shot, straight through to René Vollaert. Not a bad idea at all. These long balls there from the captain, the number 5, the experienced Nicholas Feldhahn. Still playing that almost quarterback-esque role at the heart of defence for Bayern 2 tonight. Obviously part of his tactical decision to look up, play these long balls. He's done it consistently tonight, done it constantly tonight as well. They have been High quality passes. Good Bayern football. Lungwitz. Always keeping the ball away from Türkgücü at the moment. Feldhahn breaking forward. Just short passes, just simple passes, but strung together really well. Ball into the box. Vollat's there. Great long ball. Sarraer with a wonderful first touch. Brings that down and knocks it on for himself to run onto. Really good play. Sarraer. Ball across the box for Sliskovic, who's just too late coming in. You have to give credit to the number 10, Sercan Sarraer, for that football. Long ball from the goalkeeper. Really not much you can do with those. That kind of first touch just to kill the bounce. Slide the ball in front of him to run onto. If somebody in the top divisions was doing that, we would say it's masterful. So it's only fair that we call it out here too. It's one thing bringing it down, it's another thing bringing it down and continuing the momentum of the attack. Sarraer did that really well, but this time Türkgücü with defending to do. Ball flicked on. Might be a follow-up coming in. Bit of a clash on the edge of the area. No free shot for Bayern. Nice touch. A little back heel through from Max Zeisser. Another corner for Bayern. Seventh corner in the game that for Bayern, or this will be. It came from that little pass from Zeisser to Lungwitz. And that little ball back to Zeisser. Really clever football. Simple but effective for Bayern side. That is the Bayern way. Another corner to defend from Stiller. 7-0 now on corners. That one might be dropping in underneath the bar. It is, but there's no pressure on René Vollat as he goes up to make the catch. Zeisser. Out to the right hand side. Space opening up for Bayern once again. It's fallen in the box. Scott might be there. Good tackle. Yi Young Park. Still going Bayern. Lungwitz. He's going to get a second chance to deliver one into the area. Back again with Lungwitz. That's a good ball into Zeisser. They're combining really well. Good ball in. The number 14 it was. Len Jastrzębski storming into the box. Did get there in front of his marker. Couldn't deflect the ball on target though. Bayern getting better and better in this game. Substitution from Alexander Schmidt's home side. Gunnar Torzun. He's the player who's going off. Bit of an injury hit season, Torzun. He's had his chance tonight. And Nico Gorzel is the player who's coming on to replace him. Two substitutions then already for the home team, Türkgücü. Kirchicek coming on at half-time, the left winger. Now Nico Gorzel. Benjamin Cortus, experienced referee at the top level. He's the one watching over this free kick. Stangl and Park waiting to deliver it. Stangl it is. Caught a bit too much of the turf by the looks of it with the left foot of the Austrian. Tackle nowhere near the ball, but nowhere near the player either. Bayern can carry on that tackle. Did get the job done. Stopped the play on the break, and it will be the substitute for Furkan Kirchicek going into the book. Maximilian Zeisser just scythed down to stop the Bayern attack. Bayern with some interesting options on the bench tonight. Kuhn, Rochelt, Vita Arp, Kilian Senkbeil as well. Which of those players will we see? Holger Seitz will be making his decisions the longer the game goes on. An hour gone now. Half an hour to go, of course. Still no breakthrough at the moment. Ball bouncing a little awkwardly. There's a risk going back to the goalkeeper in such conditions. Follat ready for it. It's a good flick on header. One for Sarare to chase. He's picked up a throw-in for his troubles. Goes back to Yi Young Park. Alexander Schmidt watching on. Given away. It will be another Türkgücü throw-in. First change for Bayern. Christopher Scott, the man going off, came so close for Bayern with that brilliant shot that was tipped over in the second half, but he is replaced by Nicholas Kuhn. Free kick for the home side. Number 11 there, closest to the camera. It's the new man on the field, Nicholas Kuhn. He is the one penalised. Well, we didn't see it off camera. There was a bit of a chance there for Sechan Sarare. I'm sure we'll get a replay of it. That all happened quickly for Türkgücü. Doesn't take long to find a breakthrough in games like this. All it needs is one really accurate pass, one really good ball here or there. That can be enough to unlock the door. Feldhahn's tried it all night. That's a really good one as well. Ystremski was the man looking for it. Looks like the offside flag might have come up and helped Türkgücü out in the end, because they did make a bit of a meal getting that away. Saga it was. Tried to play the ball away. Ended up getting caught in possession in his own penalty area. Not that you ever want to do that. Bayern throw. Second in succession. Saga there. Tracking back towards his own penalty area. Richards back to Feldhahn. Schmidt barking his instructions to his team. Young Park, that's a good ball, headed on. Guardsel's got it in the right of the penalty area. Barged away, looking for a Türkgücü corner. Sliskovic saying, why didn't you carry on? Gorzel waited for the corner instead, but it didn't come. Bayern goal kick. Max Zeiser. Long ball forward again for Bayern. Headed on, that's a great header. Chance for a shot to come in, is there? Good defending. Türkgücü have looked really solid at the back tonight. Sarare running at Chris Richards. Whipping that one into the box towards Sliskovic. Once again, just a little bit too far ahead of his strike partner. Sarare looking for assist number 12. Sliskovic looking for goal number 13. Incredible figures for this side. Easy to remember, easy to forget, rather, that they were only just promoted last year and the year before that, and in fact the year before that, all the way up from the 6th tier in the regional leagues of Bavaria. And now they're playing in the city derby against Bayern 2, Bayern amateurs, up in the 3rd division of German football. Türkgücü, what a rise it has been for them. Incredible. They've been able to contribute so much to the league in this first season. In the top 4 right now. Definitely looking to play their part in the promotion race. And what would be quite an incredible story if they were to get another promotion in their first season at this 3rd league level. Türkgücü up in the 2nd division. That would be something quite incredible. Atakan Aykanak, number 29, he's the player coming on. 22-year-old centre midfielder. And it's the other new man, Basti Meyer, who's gone off. All the sights watching on as the action unfolds, but time is starting to tick away here. Into the middle of the second half now. A few chances for Bayern, a few little bits of dangerous play on the edge of the Türkgücü penalty area. But other than that, one shot driven in by Christopher Scott. René Follat in the Türkgücü goal hasn't had too much to do. Opposite number, Ron Torben Hoffmann. Hardly anything at all to do in this second period, but there might be something for him to do now. Yi Young Park into the box. Low shot. Sliskovic it was, and it's blocked by the legs of the Bayern defence. Not sure how much they knew about that, but that was really dangerous. First real highlight of the second half from home side Türkgücü Munich. Start to get the feeling that if it doesn't come soon, one key chance might be all it takes to win this one. Saisa, cross deflected up high. That's an incredible save. Follat just in the right place at the right time to scoop that one out of the net, but when the cross took the deflection, it looped up towards the back post, fell right onto the head of the number 4, Josip Stanisic. Chances suddenly at both ends. Sliskovic going back across in the direction of the ball in from Yi Young Park. Blasting it against the legs of the Bayern defence. Still going now. Home side this time with the chance. Sarare's going to pick up that ball. Ball into the box from Stangl. Feldheim. And this one's come to life. Just like the first half now. We've had no goals, but a number of chances for both sides. honours even at the moment at the Grünwalder Stadium. Surely someone's going to break the deadlock. Low shot. Could have got a bobble or a bounce. And nothing that was going to take it past René Follat or make life too difficult for him on that occasion. Stühler, just a replay there of the header. Let it bounce. Headed against his own teammate. Feldhahn, the Bayern 2 captain, down on the ground. Hopefully he'll be able to continue, the number 5. Looks like he's back to his feet. Shooting chance. It isn't quite falling for Bayern in the penalty area at the moment. Cleared away to the right-hand side. They will be able to keep coming with the throw-in. But every time the ball's on the edge of the penalty area, just when you're expecting the shot to come in, it's difficult. There was a chance. Stacking up now for both teams. Ball into the box. Number 11, the substitute. Kuhn it was. No good contact at all, with no markers around him. Lofted up off the shoulder. He would have fancied having that one again. Both teams, both coaches, probably feeling as though their team should be leading 1-0 at this stage of the game. Just around 20 minutes left to play in this match. It's assuming referee Benjamin Cortus adds on the customary couple of minutes of added time. Not too many stoppages in the game, just a couple of substitutions. What have we got left in store for the final 20 minutes of this game on match day 20 of the 3rd division in Germany? Don't say it every time it's 0-0. This has been a good one. Could easily be looking at a scoreline of 1-1, 2-1, something like that at this point. Both teams pushing forward. Both teams looking dangerous. They're not cancelling each other out in a defensive stalemate. They're cancelling each other out because they've both defended well. And neither side has quite had the efficiency in attack to get the ball into the back of the net. Another substitution for the home side, Türkgücü. It looks like Kirchicek, the man who just came on at half-time, is being removed for Sidoric. You've got to assume that that one's injury related. Picked up a yellow card as well for Kirchicek. But if it's not injury related, that's not a good sign for Kirchicek. Yeah, he looks to be in some discomfort on the sideline. Something's happened. Very unusual these days to see a player substituted on and then back off again. But that's what's happened for the home side, Türkgücü. Nothing they could do about it. Sidoric, number 21, who's made his way onto the field. Good fight there in the Türkgücü attack. Slamming his fist into the ground. Nico Gorzel it was, giving everything to try and win the ball back. Didn't work out. Bit of awkward defending to do. Türkgücü once again have done it in an exemplary fashion. Sarare looking to run the race up against Chris Richards. Not one he's going to come out on top of too much. does cause difficulty for any defender when you've got Sercan Sarare running against you. But in a straight foot race, Chris Richards will be able to get there first. Lungwitz now. Richards for Bayern. Will there be a breakthrough in the final 15 minutes? The game deserves one for the neutrals. Fans of either side probably will just about take a point at this stage, given what a high quality display it's been and how many chances both sides have had. Good passing around the edge of the box, and once again, just as it comes to shooting time for Bayern 2, they run out of space and are crowded by red shirts. That's been the story of most of Bayern's attacks. Türkgücü's closest. 2 shots from, you guessed it, Peter Sliskovic. Bayern 2. A thunderous effort from Christopher Scott that was just about tipped over. And a header from the number 11, Kuhn, which really should have gone closer. There's an effort that was fairly close for Türkgücü. Haven't seen that from them from a while. Getting the room to unleash a shot from outside the box. Always looked like it's rising over Hoffmann's goal. Stiller spreads it across. Bayern not looking to attack with too much pace at the moment. Happy to just sit on the ball, see what opens up for them. Stiller again. Good movement to get onto the end of that one. Edge of the area, Yastremski it was. Has he won the free kick or conceded it? I think his first touch let him down, and he's ended up conceding the free kick. There was the effort once again from Gorzel. Worth a go from there. Substitute Gorzel, number 37. Had his work cut out if he was to test Ron Torben Hoffmann from that position, though. He couldn't do it. Yi Young Park is down. Does that give Bayern a man over in the attack? It doesn't. They've given it away. There was a bit of a break on for Türkgücü, but they're going to put the ball out of play with 2 players down on the ground. Looks like Stiller and Yi Young Park. Maybe a clash of legs. Not sure exactly what happened. That was Lungwitz taking the ball off Park. Stiller in an entirely separate incident. Quick handshake between Lungwitz and Yi Young Park. Certainly no malice in the challenge, no intention. Park left with a bit of a hobble. Fingers crossed from the Türkgücü side that Yi Young Park will be able to carry on, the number 2. Sarare there. So often at the heart of what Türkgücü are doing. Certainly in the offensive third. What kind of opportunities do we have left in the game? Park is fit to carry on, and that's his first touch, knocking it back to his goalkeeper. Always a little bit brave to pass the ball around in your own area, given the condition of these goal mouths. Pitch looking like it's taken a bit of a battering. Here's on through the legs. Türkgücü with the nutmeg. into the final 10 minutes of the game then. Who's going to come out on top of this one? Both teams still pushing for it. Cheap free kick given away. And then Jastrzębski not happy with the decision. But it's an easy pressure release for Türkgücü. Feet are up, making his way on. Looks like Yannick Rochelt as well, the number 8 and the number 9 coming on for Bayern. Clear signs. Holger Seitz definitely with the intention of going on to win this game. It's Jastrzębski and Seisser, the players coming off. No surprises that Jastrzębski and Seisser were chosen in the starting 11. They both bagged a brace last time out against Halle Escher. Not able to make the same kind of impact this time around though. Chance then for some fresh legs. Good players to bring on at this stage of any game. Feet are up and Yannick Rochelt. Feldhahn chips forward towards the penalty area once again. Cleared away. Just a little late catch, a little clip on the toes of Yi Young Park. In the walls a little bit today. Just recovered from one knock. Now he's taking another. Wasn't much in it. Just leaving his foot up there, Kuhn. This brought him a yellow card. Under a bit of pressure there, Türkgücü, and they did well to work it down the left. Couldn't keep possession of it though after the flick on. Ball forward, picked up really well. The newcomer, Yannick Rochelt. Good defending yet again down in the corner by the home side. Richards. Looks for Lawrence. Spread out wide. Good first touch. Not a good second touch though. Alexander Lundvitz just letting out a bit of a cry of anguish. Was in a nice position to whip one into the area there. Could have curled it in with his left foot. Lundvitz, a number 15. Rather sliced that one off the top of his laces. The ball flying away behind for a Türkgücü goal kick. Ball up into the night sky in Munich. Plenty of contention over who won the throw-in once again. Much to the dismay of Holger Seitz's Bayern Zweiside. It is Türkgücü who have the throw-in on this side. Sliskovic brings it down. Gorzel looking towards Sarayer. Another throw-in now. Türkgücü looking to make their own impact in the final third. Struggled to do that in the last few minutes. Ball bouncing from the throw-in. Agonisingly not quite falling to anybody. Bayern clear it though. Foot races on and Fiete Arp's going to win it. Wouldn't let himself be fouled. On the second attempt he would. Fiete Arp really getting involved. Earning something for his team straight away. Yellow card as well. Furkan Zorba it was. So, Fiete Arp's won the free kick. 86 minutes on the clock. Ball delivered, not delivered well. Easy header away. Just as Türkgücü look to break. Bayern have it back though. Still plenty of players forward. Lots of red shirts back in the box as well. Dangerous ball into the corridor of uncertainty. Cleared away nicely by Türkgücü defence, who've looked really, really solid. No goals conceded thus far in January for Türkgücü. 1-0 win, 2-0 win and a 0-0 draw. That's how they've got their 7 points taken from 2021. Hopefully for their sakes, I've not just given them the curse of the commentator. Praise the defence for holding up strong. And they're almost certain to concede a goal, of course. But Bayern are going to have to do really well if they are to find a way past this Türkgücü defence that's held up so nicely in this game so far. Long ball, high ball. It's kept in play as well. Sliskovic just watching. Not managed to really get himself into the game, except for a couple of chances. Didn't look too sharp for either of them. Surprising, of course. Player in such good form still. 12 goals for the season. Scored on the 15th of January, so it's not like he's been out of action with a long winter break or anything like that. Good play from Timo Kern. Doesn't earn his side anything for his troubles though. Good run, good movement down in the right hand corner, but it's drifted out of play, couldn't keep control of it. And as the seconds tick away, it is looking more and more likely to finish with a 0-0 draw, but still there must be 4 or 5 minutes of action. We had a little injury, short break for Yi Young Park and for Angelo Stiller as well. You'd expect in regulation 2 or 3 minutes of added time. There might still be 5 minutes left for somebody to get something from this game. Good ball down the side. Gorzel is going to look for a free kick. He's not going to get one though. Rochelt not penalised. Referee Cortus saying all's fair. Didn't look to be much in it. And so Bayern carry on. Surely a goal would win it now for either of these sides. Lungwitz. Stiller blocked once more by Stefan Stangl. He's just run away very gently from Sercan Sarara. Bayern with the chance to come again as we enter the final minute of the 90. Lawrence. Stiller in the midfield, goes back to Chris Richards. Bayern again patient on the ball, looking for something to open up in front of them. Lawrence going backwards, under a little bit of pressure, found his goalkeeper easily enough. Richards. Türkgücü, of course, if you just joined us for the second half, they did catch the Bayern 2 defence in possession in the first half, and that led to undoubtedly the biggest chance of the game for Peter Sliskovic in the 28th minute. Looking to put pressure on the Bayern 2 defence in the midfield again this time. Header back. Young Park had to be comfortable and confident to cushion that one back to his goalkeeper, and he did it really well. Always looks scary on camera when you head one back like that. Very hard to tell with the depth of field where that's going. There's another header back to the goalkeeper again. It's happened a lot in this game. Had quiet moments of patient build-up play. All of a sudden, a good chance at one end is followed by a good chance at the other end. The only common denominator is that neither has managed to find a breakthrough. You can hear them shouting on the sidelines. Still a couple of minutes left in the game. Some might have resigned themselves to a 0-0, but not everybody. There's 22 players out on the pitch and 2 coaches who almost certainly will not have resigned themselves to 0-0. It only takes a second to create something. We've seen that time and again tonight. Feldhahn especially lofting long balls forward that have been very dangerous for Bayern 2. One good ball into the area, that's all it takes. Blocked on this occasion. Bayern keep the ball with the throw-in though. Time running out. Sliskovic looking for it. Bayern throw. Still going. Schmidt and sides there. Both still keeping into this. What's happened here? Yellow card for Timo Kern. Looks like they tried to take the free kick rather quickly and weren't allowed to do it. Would have opened something up. Hope we see a replay of that. Kern onto his 5th yellow card as well, so that's a costly one. He will be banned for the next game for FC Bayern 2. They had the free kick there, looked to go quickly down the right-hand channel where Timo Kern was in acres of space. Referee Benjamin Cortus wasn't happy with what he saw though for some reason, and after wasting a little bit of time, Bayern 2 can flick it into the area. Richards might have brought it down with his arm, looked rather guiltily at the referee. Zaharia surely held back by Feldhahn. Doesn't take the free kick though, keeps going instead. Doesn't come to anything. The referee doesn't add any time for the free kick inside injury time. And so, that will be that at the Grünwalder Stadium on Matchday 20 in the 3rd division. It's finished Türkgücü 0, Bayern 2 0. An entertaining game, big chances for both sides, most notably 2 chances for top scorer for the home side Türkgücü, Peter Sliskovic. One where he should have scored that went wide in the first half, another hit against the legs of the Bayern 2 defence. In the second half it was Christopher Scott who fired a great chance, a brilliant volley, tipped over the bar by René Follat. And then substitute Kuhn with a header from close range that was somehow kept out by René Follat. And that means it's finished, of course. Türkgücü 0, Bayern 2 0.